Dipendra Singh Airee pioneers Nepal to victory over USA. Nepal brushed off USA in the first T20I by 17 runs. Rohit Paudel and his men played spoilsport for USA in their highly anticipated return to the Grand Prairie Stadium in Dallas, after their historic triumph against Pakistan in the T20 World Cup. Paudel led from the front with an enterprising innings of 49 off 33 deliveries and joined hands with Dipendra Singh Airee, 28 off 17, to lift Nepal from a muddle. The duo added 66 for the fifth wicket partnership to launch Nepal to 164 for 9. Jahangir's combative innings of 60 off 34 deliveries assuaged the margin of defeat for USA, but couldn't avoid the inevitable after Nepal had USA in the dock quite early on in the chase. It wasn't a happy homecoming for Saurabh Netravalkar in USA colours, as Anil Shah got stuck into him to have Nepal flying early on. Shah unleashed himself with a troika of boundaries around the ground to drive Netravalkar out of the attack. Further showing signs of his ominous touch, he welcomed Nosthush Kenjij by clubbing him for a straight 6. Ali Khan stopped him in his tracks in the final over of the power play by pinning him in front, but not before setting up a foundation for the rest of the Nepal batters to follow. Shah's dismissal jolted Asif Sheikh out of his slumber, who was seemingly happy to play the second fiddle amidst his opening partner's early burst. He put his foot on the gas with a couple of boundaries off Kenjij and Jasdeep, but paid the price for pushing his luck against Harmeet Singh. Harmeet's spirited celebrations sprung Kenjij into action from the other end as he castled Kushal Bertel in the next over. Gulshan Jah, 2 deliveries old at the crease, announced his arrival with a booming 6 over mid-wicket. Picking up a boundary in the next over off Ali Khan, Jah remained on the charge. Harmeet Singh quickly put Jah's youthful exuberance to cease after the latter played all over a straight ball, needlessly attempting a reverse sweep. Despite being precariously placed at 93 for 4, the experienced duo of Paudel and Airee wrestled the momentum back towards Nepal. Airee threw caution to the wind quite early into his innings with a burgeoning inside-out hit over deep extra cover. If Airee was all about power, Paudel put on an exhibition of his dexterity with laps, scoops and reverse scoops. The pair plundered 38 runs in their final 14 deliveries as USA bowlers found no riposte for the onslaught, until Airee perished in the penultimate over. In the end, 2 contrasting power play sagas shaped the course of the game. While Nepal were aggressive and bullish in their approach, USA looked circumspect and timid in their batting power play. Nepal kept USA on the leash from the get-go. Sai Teja Makamala was the first to depart in search of boundaries after launching one high into the air off Karan KC in the second over. Left-arm seamer Region Dakal reaped rewards in his second over after sticking to a nagging line, inducing an ungainly hoik from Captain Monank Patel that rattled his stumps. Aaron Jones remained slow off the blocks yet again. The desperation finally made him run himself out in the final over of the power play, with USA reeling at 26 for 3. USA pinned their hopes on Andries Goes to rescue them out of the rut. While Goes has the knack of hitting the ground running in the T20 format, Nepal laid a stranglehold on him. He briefly threatened to break free with back-to-back boundaries off Region Dakal but largely remained rusty before his departure in the 11th over. Milind Kumar tried to soak the pressure, but his innings failed to ruffle any feathers with the proceedings. Jahangir was a breath of fresh air for USA in the middle. Jah was the first to get a taste of his belligerent mood with back-to-back boundaries through the ring on the offside. The dismissals off Milind and Harmeet in the 16th over emboldened Jahangir to throw the kitchen sink at Nepal. He tore into Sompal Kami in the penultimate over to bring his second T20I 50 off 32 deliveries. Needing 49 off the final 2, a valiant Jahangir went down swinging to save USA the blushes, bringing down the deficit to 17. Brief scores: Nepal 164 for 9, Rohit Paudel 49, Dipendra Singh Airee 28, Harmeet Singh 2-18, beat United States of America 147-7, Jahangir 60, Andries Goes 30, Dipendra Singh Airee 3-27, by 17 runs.